A trick-or-treat experience like no other is back at the Durham Museum.
Candy, costumes, a mad scientist, and a haunted train make up the Great Halloween Haunt. And we happen to be a proud sponsor.
Who's gotten into this one today?
That was
Welcome
fun
back,
to
Jessica.
say.
That was really impressive.
Welcome back, Jessica. The coffee is kicking in right now.
I guess so. It's the
Coffee.
Jamaican me nuts right there. How you been, Jessica?
I've been great. How have you been?
This is fantastic. This is one of the biggest events that Durham puts on. I mean, we've been a part of this at the Morning Blend for the last few years, and being down there, the lines of kids in costumes, it just seems like it never ends. People love this event. What is it that they love?
Yeah, it's so much fun. This is we're in our 5th year, so it gets bigger and bigger every year. I don't know. I think it's a unique experience. So we blend kind of the historical with the modern day. We kids get to go throughout the museum. We have different historical characters throughout our permanent galleries that hand out candy and prizes, and then a ton of things go on. We have this huge carnival set up in the Swanson Gallery. Our big train cars, which normally you can walk through, become the haunted train, like you said. This year we have Dr. Oxygen, who's going to do like some spooky science experiments. We always have our creepy curators bring out some weird artifacts from the basement.
Is that a bubble?
Yeah, that's Dr. Oxygen doing
those big bubble
those giant bubble things.
Cool.
Kids love those.
Yes, they do.
And then we always have UNO's moving companies, like the Tradition to End the Night puts on this big performance of Thriller in the Great Hall.
And that's it right there.
Now, what is the UNO moving company?
They're like a dance
troupe,
but in the theater department at UNO.
That is so cool. That
they perform like kind of a flash mob type thing. That's
how
it
it's super fun. And then we have a big dance party with all the kids after they're done. And it's oh my gosh, that's my nephew as the Flash a couple years ago.
Oh, I love that.
That's just an example of all the kids that come in with these great costumes.
And the adults too. I mean, people love it. It's a great family event. Inside, the weather doesn't affect us, and we have a ton of fun.
Look at that cabbage patch.
Was that what that was? I was wondering.
Yes, she made the stroller, and I mean, it was like DIY to the max. So,
Jessica, do you know how many kids come out for this each year, or approximately how many people?
Last year we had about 1,100 people.
Oh,
so we have expanded the event to make it an hour longer this year, just to give people some time. School gets out, get home, get dinner, get down to the museum, and have time to hit all the stations and do all the things. So it is from 5 to 8. It's 1 hour longer than it has been. So hopefully that gives people a little more time to do everything.
But plenty of candy. You're not going to run out.
We make our Costco run next week, and
the two of us will be there at the front entrance,
Yes.
handing out candy. We'll be giving them the bags, and that's unfortunately we'll be the first things that people see. The two of us. Well, at least me. There's
that
Giacomo
Mike again.
So we give them all a bag, and so then they just fill it up all night long.
So do we dress up? I mean, this is my first year, so do we need to?
We'll be dressing up.
Okay, so we need another costume idea.
We do.
We found out our costume idea for the show, but we need another one for this.
We'll get it. We got it. Well, it's 24th, right?
Yeah.
So we have
a little time.
About a week.
A little less than 2 weeks.
10 days-ish.
Yeah.
You just opened a new exhibit at the Durham Museum called. Is it Nano? Is that what it's called?
Zoom into Nano. It's called.
So
it's a science-based exhibit all about the tiniest particles in our world. So it's super cool. It does a really great job of kind of explaining to people things that are small, then things that are smaller, and then what nano is, which is like the teeny tiniest particles on Earth. So you can zoom into things, big pictures of things, and walk through these nanotubes and stretch a molecule with your hands. Lots of really cool science-based learning and fun for lots of kids, all ages.
Well, it's great to have that science stuff that is fun, so kids really tune into it. It's different than going, well, I'm not trying to diss school, but like when you're you're learning about science at school, it's not as amusing as when you get those hands-on experiences.
A hands-on learning experience for sure.
So I think that's very important. Now, for all of these events, you guys have so many fun things going on all the time.
There was a big sigh right there, Jessica. Did you guys hear that at home?
October 1 hits and we all go, oh my gosh, here it comes, because this is our busiest time of year. The Halloween haunt, opening the new exhibit, and then before we know it, we'll be bringing in our Christmas tree, and all of our Christmas at Union Station events will be happening. So
when does the tree go in? When do you guys take the tree?
November 13th is the day we harvest the tree, and then we decorate it all that week. And then the tree lighting ceremony is the day after Thanksgiving. Yes, so that kind of kicks it all off.
So how can people enjoy events like this at the Durham? So, and then the general membership of the Durham?
Yeah, so all of our events, if you're not a member, are just regular museum admission. But if you are a member, which is an awesome deal, it's only $60 for a family membership.
For a year.
Yeah, 12 months of free admission to everything. So events, exhibits. So it's a great time to buy a membership if you're planning on coming to Halloween or coming down to Christmas, because you get free to all of those events.
We are members. My family is a member.
Yes.
$5 a month, I meant. Sorry, $5 a month, right?
It's really affordable.
When you think about it,
Well, you get these events like the Halloween haunt. You can just go in. I mean, you don't have to pay admission for that. It comes as part of the membership.
And for our events, we have like express member check-in. So if you're a member, you just get your card and
right to the front.
wait in line. So.
DurhamMuseum.org, that's the website. And of course, there's a lot of information on the website to be found.
Yeah, we just got a beautiful new website.
Did you redesign a little redesign? We saw some of that. But yeah, I didn't know if that was a new one or not.
Super fancy.
Cool.
Well, we're excited. I'm excited.
I know.
All about
You're going to love
costumes,
it.
So we got to start thinking about that. I have a couple more ideas up my sleeve. So.
Okay. Well, there it is. The Great Halloween Haunt. It is Tuesday, and it's really one of the first Halloween parties to kick the Halloween season off. It's October 24th from 5 to 8 p.m. You did stretch it out an hour longer because it used to be 5 to 7, didn't it?
Yep.
All right. Well, it's right there at the Durham Museum, durhammuseum.org. Jessica, good to see you.
Thanks, Jessica. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you in a few weeks.
Yeah,
in a couple weeks.
absolutely. Well,